Good afternoon, y'all. Got up off my couch. Let me just say this. I pray some of y'all out there can relate to what I'm about to say. I really pray you do. Let me step outside and explain to you something. For any of y'all that know me, how's it going, Andy? All right. Good to see you, man. Y'all that been knowing me for years know I've been working on cars for years. Ever since I was 14. It was fun. And I've always worked with my hands. But something's changed in me, and I'm going to try to share it with you. Try to relate to me. The world is nothing like it used to be, people. I've lost my taste, and I've lost my desire for just about everything. And don't take this as a suicidal type thing. No. It just means that things aren't what they used to be in this world. Wickedness has taken on a whole new level. The dating game ain't what it used to be. The world is full of Jezebels. The stepper setting is gone. It's a shadow of its former self. Cars are over-engineered, and the quality and craftsmanship ain't what it used to be. Cars used to have a personality. I mean, you could look at a Ford and tell a Ford. And even engines. You know, and y'all remember when I took the time and I was kind of boasting about fixing this engine up. I was going to stick it in my van. I'm taking a picture of it because I'm about to sell it tomorrow. I had 2 engine blocks in here. I was going to put one in my van and I was going to fix one up to put in another car. Did the research, went online and learned how to crack the code in the engine PCM and reprogram it. Bought an engine harness. Went to the junkyard and bought all kind of fancy E85 injectors. Went on Amazon, bought this, bought that, put it together, got it on the stand. Look, new wires. Bought a fancy Edelbrock carburetor over there. And sat down and something occurred to me. I'm going to try to sit outside, hopefully. No, I'm going to sit in here where you can hear me. Something occurred to me. It's not fun anymore, guys. I still love working with my hands. I like cars, you know, and I like engines. But the more I study them and I realize the day that we're living in, it's all for naught. It's like, why am I putting all of this work and then into something that's just going to rot and decay anyway and rust out? You know, I used to race cars and paint them, and I had fancy cars and all of that. It was okay, but it was for a different era. I remember the stepper setting when me and the missus would dress up, go matching and go stepping. That's when the setting, in other words, there's a time and a place for everything. And I'm here to tell you with certainty that day is no longer here. We're on the end times, and my only concern now is pleasing Yahuwah via Yahuwah Shua, his son. When you pray in Yahuwah Shua's name. The son of Yahuwah, his true name. And I see the finish line. Nothing matters, man. I love y'all. Y'all, the people I grew up with, some of us moved out of town. You know, I see people out there holding on to something that ain't there, you know, partying, inviting them, you know, printing flyers and clubbing. You know, like I say, the stepper set ain't nothing but a party now. It ain't a stepper setting. And I see people going on vacations. I'm glad Yahuwah Shua took the taste of this world out of my mouth, man. Tomorrow, like I said, I just sold 1 engine block this morning. Got a lot done today. Got a good penny for it. Didn't even try to talk me down because he knew what he was getting. It was a 5.7 Vortec with a 4-bolt main. And this is a 6-liter LQ9, a high compression, ready to drop in. Even got fresh synthetic motor oil in there with a brand new filter. Everything programmed, ready to go. But you know what? I'm not even going to miss it, y'all. And I'm not sad about it. My heart, which is my soul. When a person says your heart, that's your soul, has been changed. You know, I'm thankful to be here. I got a decent, my health is decent. Actually, both of my parents are still living. The pains of age are catching up with both of them. I lost my brother early. My sister's still here with me. I got family, quote unquote family. And I won't get into some other things, but yeah, I'm selling it. And I think what I'm going to do, I may even get an electric vehicle just because I done went solar, and I'm tired of changing oil, and I'm tired of figuring out new vehicles. They're doing things so different, and a lot of it don't make sense. You go through a whole bunch of changes for nothing, you know, and if you make power out of these, you know, basically the engines in some of these cars outlast the frame because of this cheap steel. And it happened in the early 2000s. I used to work at the mills. I was a crane operator, an overhead crane operator. And I remember during the Clinton administration when they signed the NAFTA and the steel mills started laying off. And I noticed, if anybody who knows cars, right around 2003 or 2004 was the last years that we had quality craftsmanship in U.S. made vehicles. You notice cars rust out. They be holes in them now in less than 10 years. When back in the day, you could have a car 20 and 30 years old, a frame still solid on it. You know, so like right now, I got a good looking Avalanche there. You know, the engine's still going strong, but you know, I put it like this. The frames and bodies of cars would outlast the engines. Now it's the opposite. The engines are outlasting the frame. So which is worse? The latter is worse. Because back in the day, you could swap an engine easily. But now, if your frame's rusted out in the skin, that's actually more work in trouble than it's worth. And you know, I stuck some new main and rod bearings in my van engine, and I put an oil cooler on, and it's driving like a penny. So, and I'm getting up in age where I can still do this, but it takes more out of me, and then you know it gets a little bit more dangerous. You know, when I'm up under a car, it worries me. So I'm setting it aside. You know, and with DJing, which is my love. A lot of people love music. I still love what I'm doing. I'm selling off some equipment. I was gonna do a free event in the park this summer, but my heart ain't even in it. It's like casting pearls to swines. The type of music I play, I know who relates, but not too many people relate to it no more. Niggas have literally destroyed the party scene. You can literally wear a good joke out. You can wear anything out. If you do it too often, it's just like I heard Eddie Murphy say on that Vampire Book. He said, well, if every day is a sunny day, then what's a sunny day? When you do shit all the fucking time, day after day, it takes away the uniqueness and the rarity of it and the beauty of it. And I see you niggas out, it's like y'all gotta go out to every person. It's like you feverishly partying. And that's what Yahuwah Shua himself warned us of. And I posted this script. I used to print Luke 21:34 on my DJ cards. And it says, and take heed to yourselves that your hearts don't get overcharged with partying and the cares of this world, and that day catch you unaware. I know I made a video the other day about how quickly somebody can almost go to die and go to the grave. You know, people died, people mourn. Oh, our Steppers buddy passed away, and that don't stop the party. They still partying. Shit, ain't nobody gonna miss you too long. And folks, you know what? My people literally disgust me because we are very much a stiff-necked, stubborn-ass house, and we are the true children of Yisrael. And I can't come down too hard on Satan's children because they got more decorum and a lot of things that they do, having never known Yahuwah. Who's worse? Those like us who knew him and rejected him and still don't want to keep the commandments versus those who never knew him, yet they trying to find him through scripture indirectly, and they doing things and they're actually living better than us. Granted, the curses aren't upon them because they're not his people. They're not his children. And that was also written. It say the curses would be upon us as a sign and a wonder forever because we're his people. And that's why you see the poverty, the astonishment, the black fatigue. Or I heard someone else say the Negro fatigue. Our women are Jezebels, which is I can't tell you how much I hate that. And I won't go into great details. Matter of fact, I quit my membership at Planet Fitness a year ago. because I saw too many damn dykes up in that some bitch. Got tired. I don't even like looking upon shit like that. And you know, and bitch ass niggas that uphold shit like that, they worse than that. So, and that's just the truth. I don't care if you like it or you get offended or not. You a bitch ass nigga if you don't know the commandments of Yahuwah and you uphold wickedness and stand up for it. You're supposed to uphold righteousness. That's what we were created to do as men. Like in Ecclesiastes 12:13, that said, that may be 12:13, said, for this is the duty of man, to fear Yahuwah and keep his commandments. So I don't know what it is. You know, it's just a change in it. You know, I have no desire to be sanding and doing body work and painting and getting shit right on something that's going to inevitably rust, building up an engine and putting it in a car, because I ain't finna race nobody. I ain't trying. It ain't no pissing contest with me. I ain't trying. Everything's fast these days and you can kill yourself. You know, I did the solar thing just to keep my mind occupied. I may do electric because it's less worry. I can do some free charging and ain't got to worry about no oil changes. But I wanted to share that with you. I literally got off the couch, put on my hat, came out here because my hair is a mess. And wanted to, and I say, I pray somebody follow me. I hope somebody else feels this way. You know, I'm not preoccupied with women. I don't get my spirit. See what I'm saying? There's somebody out there trying to be seen and heard. Negroes ride their bike, you know, they're all like this and shit, revving it all the time, got the music up loud. You see white folks, they just ride that shit, you know. And the scriptures told us, don't envy not the oppressors and choose none of his ways. There's a difference between us. And I hate to sound derogatory, but them flying monkeys on the whiz, niggas remind me of that shit. Folk about big lips and shit and loud music, taking selfies, and they taking pictures of their bikes and want to be, look at my shit, I'm a badass. That shit don't mean shit. When your ass dying somebody embalming your naked ass and put your naked ass in the grave and you stinking, none of that shit gonna matter, because after that comes the judgment. And you better start getting your shit together, because death is never convenient. And whenever one of our loved ones die, or even a Facebook friend, it always catches us off guard. Get your shit together, get your head out your asses, get your ass off your shoulders. Fear Yahuwah, come out the motherfucking club, stop goddamn partying, and quit being so fucking worldly, taking pictures of your goddamn food and your partying. Look at me, I'm on vacation. Look at me, I'm doing this, look at me. Get that fucking shit out your heart, because you're going to regret it when you no longer have this flesh and you know that you died. There's no more chance for repentance. Do it while you're alive and still have a chance, because I really don't care about this life no more. I really don't. I'm happy to be here, but I know I have a duty to tell you this shit, no matter how hard and offended you get. I have a duty. To whom much is given, much is required. I know what I've been given a lot of. And that's why I'm making these videos more often, because the time is getting closer. I enjoy the little things more. Just being able to get up in my right mind, having, certain people that mean to me, a lot to me, alive and in the earth with me. Both you brothers in the spirit on Facebook, you know who you are. I ain't got to mention you. And even the ones that don't get it, I still love you nonetheless. I know you delusional and deceived, but I still love you if you can understand that shit. I ain't even going to say no names. But I hope you understand that, man. Today was a good day. Yeah, this engine block is going out tomorrow evening. Somebody driving a couple of hours to come get it. And I had another one here. I need the space in my garage. That's pretty much what I came out here to tell y'all. I hope and I pray that your hearts change like mine, to where you no longer see shit like it used to be. Partying and going to the parties and wanting to be seen and wanting the latest whip and, all that shit. I've been blessed tremendously. I've been delivered from death many times in my life. And Lord, did I actually, forgive me for even saying that. But y'all knows he's delivered me from things that I didn't even see and behold. So with that, enjoy the day. Pray unto Yahuwah Shua, which is the Son. It's kind of gusty out here. No man knows how many days he has left. But surely our redemption's coming in this generation, like I've been telling you for years now. And I will see y'all on the other side. We don't know who's going to go first, but that's a promise. And all the things that you don't know or thought you knew, when it's brought up in the judgment, everybody going to know what happened. Man, that's how that happened? Yep. So fear Yahuwah, keep his commandments, kiss the Son, and pray in his name, which is Yahushua. It literally means the salvation of Yahuwah. Jesus was never his name. That's Satan in disguise. That's a blasphemous name. To blaspheme means to impersonate. Yep. So yeah, I don't know. It's just, I've lost my taste for a lot of that bullshit that I see a lot of y'all still doing. And my hope and prayer is that you'll get to the same place where you see life differently and you understand that you are actually an eternal soul created by Yahuwah. When you die, you wake up on another side of consciousness and you will retain your thoughts and your memories and you will see. With that, I'm going to end it again. Peace be with you. Shalom.